Children, in the last session, we saw that literate and healthy population are an asset for the country. We already have discussed about the role of education. Now we will discuss the other important asset for the country, that is health of the people. Children, you can very well understand that only a healthy and fit person can work efficiently and achieve the desired result or outcome. Therefore, any firm will try to employ healthy people to get the maximum output and profit and for the overall growth of the organization. So you can see that health is very important factor for realizing one's growth and development for his well-being. Health of a population represents the health of the nation. So, improvement in the health status of the population is always the priority of the country. That is why healthcare, family welfare, nutritional services with a special focus on the underprivileged and poor segment of the population is the aim of our national policy. In the last 5 decades, India has built a vast health infrastructure and has also developed the manpower required at primary, secondary and tertiary sector in government as well as in the private sector. Life expectancy in India has increased to over 68.3 years in 2014. Infant mortality rate, that is, what is infant mortality rate, children? It is the death of a child below 1 years of age. It has also come down from 147 in 1951 to 34 in 2016. Birth rates. Birth rate is the number of babies born for every 1000 people during a particular period of time, has dropped to 20.4. And death rate is the number of people per thousand who died during a particular period of time, to 6.4 within the same duration of time. The future progress of the country is assessed by the increase in the life expectancy of the people, better health care, and child care facilities in the country. Now, children, increase in life expectancy, that is, longevity of life, means good quality of life of the people. Infant mortality rate is reduced by the protection of children from infection, ensuring the nutrition for both the mother and the child, and good child care. Children, please look at the table in this slide. You can see the huge increase in the number of health centers, dispensaries, beds, doctors, and nursing personnel from 1951 to 2013. But even today, there are many places in India, children, which do not have these basic facilities. There are only 381 medical colleges in the country and 301 dental colleges. Out of these, maximum number of medical colleges are just in 4 states, that is Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. Children, next we are going to discuss about the unemployment in our country. Now, what is unemployment? Unemployment is said to exist when people are willing to work at the going or prevailing wages, but they do not get jobs. Children, unemployment is in rural as well as urban areas, but the nature of unemployment differs. In rural areas, there is seasonal and disguised unemployment. And in urban areas, there is mostly educated unemployment. In seasonal unemployment, people are not able to find jobs during some months of the year. Like in agriculture, there are certain busy seasons when sowing, harvesting, weeding, and threshing is done, whereas certain months do not provide much work to the people dependent on agriculture. Children in disguise unemployment, people appear to be employed, but this usually happens among family members engaged in agricultural activity. The work requires the service of 5 people, but it engages 8 people. Now, here 3 people are extra. These 3 people also work in the same plot as the others. The contribution made by the 3 extra people does not add to the contribution made by the 5 people. If 3 people are removed, the productivity of the field will not decline. The field requires the service of 5 people, and the 3 extra people are disguise unemployment. So, this was disguise unemployment. Now, in urban areas, educated unemployment has become very common. Many youth with matriculation, graduation, and post graduation degrees are not able to find job. Children, a conflicting or absurd manpower situation is witnessed in some areas. For example, there is unemployment among technical qualified person on one hand, while there is a dearth or scarcity of technical skills required for economic growth. Children, manpower resource is wasted because of unemployment. People an asset for the economy, when are not used as resource, turn into a liability. There is a feeling of hopelessness and despair among the youth, leading to depressed economy. People do not have enough money to support their family. It's a great social waste when educated people who are willing to work do not find gainful employment. As the dependence of unemployment on the working population increases, the unemployment increases economic overload. Thus, because of an unemployment, the quality of life of an individual as well as the society is adversely affected. Because of unemployment and shortage of money, a family has to live on a bare subsistence or bare minimum level. This leads to decline in its health status and difficulty in access to school or education. Hence, unemployment has very bad impact on the overall growth of an economy. In India, the unemployment rate is low. A large number of people with low income and productivity are counted as employed. They appear to work throughout the year, but in terms of their potential and income, it is not adequate for them. Children, poor people cannot afford to sit idle. They try to engage in any activity irrespective of its earning potential. Their earning keeps them on a bare subsistence level. Children, there is less hardship of unemployment in the rural sector. Although there is disguised unemployment in the agricultural sector, but the entire family shares whatever is produced. This concept of sharing of work in the field and the produce reduces the hardship of unemployment in the rural sector. But this does not reduce the poverty of the family. Surplus labor from every household who is under disguised unemployment tends to migrate from village in search of jobs. Children, let us discuss about the employment scenario in the three sectors mentioned earlier. We have discussed about the three sectors of economy, children, in your previous video. Agriculture is the most labor absorbing sector of the economy. But in recent years, because of disguised unemployment, now people are migrating to cities in search of job and not depending on agriculture. Some of the surplus labor in agriculture has moved to either the secondary or the tertiary sector. In the secondary sector, small scale manufacturing is the most labor absorbing. Children, in case of tertiary sector, various new services are now appearing like biotechnology, information technology, and so on. Children, you can go through a story of a village given at the end of the chapter in your book to know how, with the help of education and training, people could become an asset for the economy of a village. With this, we come to the end of this chapter.